Can anybody hear us?
Okay.
TV land?
Who's going to be the first person to find us? We were just on for almost 15 minutes with no sound. I don't know what we did.
We have nothing here.
People will come on. I hope. I have faith in you.
Do they have to shut down? Here comes somebody.
Dominic. Yeah. Jay Ryback, Donna, Chrissy. You found us. Roger.
We love you.
All right. We're going to wait a minute and let everybody come back in. Lord have mercy.
I went totally gray. Did you see that? Totally grays.
Ooh, Lord. John made it. John, Sandra.
That was awful.
That was awful.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like Don Wiley now. He's with all these technical difficulties.
You should have seen how many buttons Jerry pressed.
Just kidding you, Don.
Click, 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 click.
Hey, Don Rickles is on here.
Oh, what happened?
Thank you, Don.
They want to know what happened.
You know what? For some reason, where you have two computers, this is a different computer. I had to run and get a different computer and put it in here. That's where redundancy really helps. So,
well, you know, it's been technical difficulty the last couple of days. Our TV in the lanai is not working. We've lost our remote control. We've been trying to find it. And then we found other ones with Samsung, and it's not cooperating. And it's just been a technical week, hasn't it? A disaster.
That's child's play compared to this. I mean, come on.
But with remote control TV, you can't even do anything.
John, we used to have Spectrum. They kept sneaky raising our prices. We were paying $200 and some a month for TV and internet.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh man, that's a lot of money. So we now go with quantum fiber.
Quantum fiber, but that we shouldn't say they're bad.
Oh, it wasn't their fault,
No.
but it's $50 a month forever.
Yes. So we like them, but we had problems with the grandchildren remote controls. They've hid one.
Yeah, we're watching a couple right now. Look, I missed my hair up.
Yeah, you're a mess. Oh gosh, you guys, he was so frantic. I
got it.
I felt so sorry for
Glad you came. Okay, tonight we're 15 minutes late, but we're going to do a prize giveaway. We're going to have the quiz throughout the show. 3 questions. At the end of the show, you call in, just like Judy just did. Judy called while we were on.
Thank you, Judy.
Yeah, thank you very much, Judy. And we will give away a prize. I don't know which one. Oh, when I was covering up the camera on the last show, I was using a gift certificate from Cody's to do that. So let's give it away. We'll give that away.
Could y'all see us go nuts over here?
Not much. Yeah. Yeah, Brenda, that $50 a month is a lifetime thing. Yeah. Thank you, Vinny. Appreciate you, buddy.
Oh my gosh. I was this close to going back there and start dancing for y'all. Y'all lucky. We got back.
Let me go ahead and give the first question. You write this down. Don't put it over, in the chat because, yeah. All right, here we go. First question. Let's wait till 200 people get on.
They all went out to get.
Yeah, we had about almost 300 on, and they
left.
I don't blame you a bit.
No, I don't blame you. Wow.
Donna, you pay $314 for TV and internet.
Woo!
Lord have mercy.
No.
Who would have ever thought you'd be doing that 20 years ago?
Well, how? Remember about 50 or 60 years ago, we had 3 channels on our TV. We did. We had 3 channels.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that a little bit later.
Oh, okay.
Did you study the?
I studied all day long.
All right. Yeah. All right. We're up to 200. Here we go. First question. Write it down. Now, don't comment. We've had 2 sets of presidents that were father and son. What was the last name of both sets? Now, you hold that until the end of the show, okay?
I have to learn something tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, we probably lost some to old Skipper if he's having a live show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had rabbit ears, Vinny, back in the day.
We did. I remember rabbit ears. Sure did.
Yeah, like I said, we're going to have that prize giveaway at the end, and it's going to be Cody's Roadhouse. Our mailing address, by the way, we're like to give it out because a lot of people have lost it. Jerry and Linda, Post Office Box 888, Fruitland Park, Florida, 34731. There you go.
Repeat the question.
What?
Someone asked to repeat the question.
Okay. 2 sets of presidents have been father and son. What were the names of those 2 sets of presidents? There we go. All right. We drove to Orlando. I did anyway, to pick up these kids the other day. What a nice ride. I wasn't in any traffic jams, didn't have any delays.
Nice.
Turnpike is famous for delays. We've lived here in December, it'll be 7 years. Can you believe that?
No.
And every time we get on that turnpike, it seems like there's always 1 or 2 backups.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
No.
No. And we used to have to go that way every time we went to Costco, but the new Costco is going to open, August 6th?
Yes.
And we'll have one right here in the Villages, which is really nice. So we have 2 of our 5 grandkids that live in Orlando with us. And
Right.
we saw a movie today. We went to see How to Train Your Dragon. Is that it?
Something like that.
Yeah. It's a great movie. That is really well done. Really.
I heard it's number 1 on the charts right now.
Yeah. The lead older guy in the film is Gerard Butler.
Oh, yeah.
But you wouldn't know because he looks like the big guy on Harry Potter.
Oh,
Hagrid, is it?
Hagrid. Yeah.
Or Hodor? No. What is it?
I don't know.
That's a different guy. Oh, that's Game of Thrones. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Hodor. Yeah, Hagrid. And that was a good movie. So I do encourage you to go see that if you.
Donna's moving here in October. Yay, Donna.
Linda found a lizard yesterday.
I did. Okay, so I'm looking for the remote control. I've looked at every drawer. I've looked under the couch, under the sofa. So now I'm lifting up cushions. Looked up under the cushions, and I said, what is this? So I pick it up and pull it out. It was a dead, fried skeleton lizard, and I'm holding this. I want to puke. It was awful. Have y'all found those dead lizards in your house and they're just turned to skeletons? Ew. That's the worst thing.
Jay, I am. I really thought that was well done. I don't know if you've obviously seen it, if you knew that, but yeah, it was great.
So
Great.
anyway, no remote control. Have no idea. I think they packed it up in their suitcase and took it back to their house accidentally.
Yeah, they're the only ones that watch it anyway. So.
They all argue on the channel they want to watch, and then one of them takes it to the bathroom with them so no one else can change the channel. Oh my gosh, it's a war here.
Somebody said.
So now no one gets to watch that TV out there. No, have no idea how to work a TV without a remote control. I can turn it on, but channels don't do anything. I can't scroll it, nothing. It's a mess.
Sandra had a possum living in her ceiling.
Ooh, those things are stinky.
Those little lizards, we love them though. Larry, don't worry about that. They're really cool, and we enjoy seeing them. We feel bad when they die.
It was really cool.
We feel bad when they die in the house.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Dawn's going to get her grandson a holster, make him wear that remote when he's over there.
That's a great idea.
Let me tell you about see if you have the same thing. You'll watch Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh.
I feel like Larry David sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Larry David and me have a lot of the same interactions.
Mm-hmm.
But I went in a store and I had to go to the counter and was going to pick up something. And I asked for it and they didn't know. So they said, customer needs assistance. Customer needs assistance. And this lady came walking eventually this speed from the back of the store.
Slow and slower.
I said, lady, come on. And then she couldn't find my order and et cetera, et cetera. And I just, slow walking makes me.
Yeah. Not a slow, he didn't like a slow walker.
Jay got to meet Larry David.
Wow.
That's cool. Bobby Bolt's coming in 4 days. Nice. When you get here, you can watch space launches. Do you all watch the space launch? Those of you that are here? It's fun. I love to watch it.
Yeah, they're pretty.
The best ones are at night. Now, in the day, you'll see a plume of whatever that is, smoke or whatever.
Plume of fire.
Yeah. But in the night, it's an orange fireball. It's really nice to see. Mm-hmm. I love to go out and see that. You always know which way to look. You look east from here and see it. But if there's clouds, you're out of luck. But that's kind of fun. Yeah. Tomorrow's your big day, Jeff. I know you went to Cody's the other day and used your gift certificate you won a couple weeks ago. All right. A lot of people are coming. Look at that. Val said they sent some up this morning.
Oh.
Sometimes they're too early for me. But Yeah. You guys think we actually went to the moon? Do you think?
Yes.
I always thought for sure we did. The older I get, the less I think we did.
What?
I don't think we did it. It's been 50 years and we didn't go back. 50 years and we haven't been back. 50 years. And the computer they used back then was less powerful than your wristwatch. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it.
You're still thinking about it?
Yeah, central scrutinizer. That was a rough start. Mike wants to know how you sign up for the cruise next October. Here's the address. If you guys want to cruise with us, I announced it the other day, and they got quite a few listings. So if you want to go,
tell them where it is. Maybe people don't know.
We're leaving from Southampton, England.
Yes.
In October 18th of 2026. And we're going to get on the Celebrity Apex, I believe it is. Big, beautiful ship. And we'll cruise down to Spain, Portugal, the Azores, going to stop in Bermuda, and then dock right here at Port Canaveral. And we'll probably get a bus and bring us all back to the villages. So that's something to do. And it's $2,955 for a 13-night cruise. That's a long time.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I prefer the north side, but I really won't know much about Eastport till they build some more stuff down there. Right now, it's still under construction.
Roger says for John to call in now.
Yeah, John.
Pick up the phone.
Well, write in the comments if you think we went to the moon or not. And if you do, if you don't, give us your opinion. Who knows?
Yes, John, that's the price. Really, it is.
Did you guys ever have relatives, or did you ever leave the plastic on your furniture? Every time I went to my grandma's house,
she did.
She had the plastic on her sofa.
Yeah. And
so the cushions wouldn't get dirty.
You can punch them and push them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Did y'all leave the plastic on your furniture?
No. John's not going to call. He said no.
Well, we'll take a phone call now if anybody wants to call.
No, David, that's per person. 29.
Yeah, per person.
Per person.
Per person.
Yeah.
There we go, right there. 352-571-9749. Call in and chat with us. While we're waiting for a phone call, I'm going to show you. Did you see that on the refrigerator there?
What?
This.
Oh, okay.
We're having this contest. You can win a backsplash. Now, I personally know, and you know, what did that person we know that just got a backsplash pay for her backsplash?
Oh, I don't know.
You told me.
I don't remember.
$4,000? That sounds incredibly high. But this is a really nice gift. You'll get to select your backsplash, and it will be installed up to about, I think, 29 square feet or 29 linear feet, maybe. I don't know. But Raphael will tell you. Raphael has done several jobs for us. We love the guy. He's real easy to work with. And we'll tell you more about this in a little bit. We'll take this phone call. Hi, you're on the air with Jerry and Linda. Who's speaking?
Hi, it's Terry from Texas.
Hi, Terry.
Hi.
I have got a question. Since two of your three boys now live in Florida, You've always said that if you got where you felt like you couldn't take care of yourself, or if something happened to one of the other, God forbid, you would go back to your home state. Have you changed your mind now that your two boys are there and with grandkids? Do you think you'll stay in the village?
I'm never going back to Indiana to live. Nobody up there is going to take care of me. I would stay down here. Yeah. You know.
I think we would move closer to our son's family, one or the other. Our third son, I don't think will move to Florida. So he loves South Carolina. So right now he's in Missouri. So yeah.
But I mean, I would go to South Carolina if you know.
They did.
Yeah. I mean, that's when you get old enough, you can't make your own decisions. You know, you have to go with the family. You know, sometimes they take your car keys away. You're in trouble.
They'll make us stay here. You stay put. You don't go anywhere. So I don't know. That's a good question.
Indiana's beautiful. I mean, it is gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's prettier than Florida. I mean, it's the beautiful trees, the falls, the scenic vistas. You don't have any scenic vistas here in Florida.
Yeah.
Very few, anyway.
But
So-
we do know this, that our ashes will go back to Indiana. We've already got a plot back in Indiana, so somehow we're going to send our ashes back.
Yeah, the folks in Indiana are going to come down here to get relief from the heat here next week.
Oh, I know. It was 96 today.
I love that.
In Indiana, and it was 94 here. What? That is cuckoo crazy. Yeah. So to answer your question, we probably will move near our sons. That's all I know. They may not want us, but we may have those little mother-in-law houses behind them. Thanks for calling.
As long as we keep you healthy, we're all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Is that it, or you got anything else for us? Terry?
I think she hung up.
Terry, I wanted to ask if you had a horse.
Well, okay. Well,
Okay.
she's not on. Anybody else want to call?
It's from Texas.
We were just sitting there chatting away.
Yeah. She said, Lord, are they ever going to shut up?
Exactly the truth.
Okay, so this contest has already started. You can go here, where is it? Right here, 3935 County Road 216. It's right by the Dairy Queen up near Highway 466. Very close. It says Oxford, Florida, but it's really not far away. Hi, you're on the air with Jerry and Linda.
Jerry, Linda, it's Roger. Just
Hey,
wanted
Roger.
to say
Hi, Roger.
thank you. Friday's my closing day, so I'll be official in.
Wonderful.
That's awesome. I bet you're excited.
Very excited. So you got to meet Lily one of these days. So, but thank you so much. I wouldn't have done it without you guys. So
Oh,
Are
you're
you
very welcome.
going to drive down or take the car train?
I'm here right now.
Oh, you are?
I'm staying in. I'm renting in Ocala, Osceola Hills,
Okay,
Oh,
very
that's
good.
Little Hill.
just on the other side of Morris, where my house is to be.
There
Very
you
good.
go.
Well, good deal
that's
then.
a
You've
big
already
day.
you already got a whoop. Have you gone to the DMV yet?
No, because I'm not a resident yet. I won't be a resident until I
It's
close on the house on Friday.
Okay, I
That's
got you.
right.
So-
That's right.
Well, someday after you go, if you would kind of remember the process, I'm sure our viewers would like to see that.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
Like to hear about,
I'll film it as long as I don't have to be in it because it'll be 30 takes.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, man. Well, thank you and
Thanks for
congratulations.
calling.
Okay.
Bye, Roger.
Okay, we'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for everything.
All right. You want
Margot, what happened? Did we miss something there on the chat? Hi, Teresa.
Do you want to tell them more about this
Oh,
process?
You can sign up once a day. They've got tickets in there, basically like raffle tickets.
So
You go in and sign your name and address. You have to be a subscriber. If we pull your name out and you're not a subscriber, we'll keep pulling until we get a subscriber.
Yeah.
So subscribe to us on YouTube, and that's the big deal. YouTube, subscribe. So do
yeah.
that.
And y'all have the address where you can go and get a ticket, sign up to get your backsplash.
Now on July 10th, we will be there from 12 to 1, and we'll say hi to anybody that shows up that day. And at 1 o'clock, someone will draw a winner out of that hat, and we'll give away that backsplash. It's a very generous prize, and you'll really like Raphael. Everybody does. So
Yeah,
think about that if you need a backsplash.
that's right. All right. You got
Yeah,
that?
thank you, Johnny. Smash that like button. We love it. Almost 1/4 of you have now. About 1/4 of you.
Yeah. Second question? No.
John,
No thanks.
no thanks. What?
I don't know. Why is he no thanking?
Yeah, I know Massachusetts is getting hot too. Anybody else want to call in and we'll chat, or else we'll go on to question number 2. There's our phone number 352-571-9749.
I'm just gonna tape it.
Yeah, it includes installation, Tweety Bird. He's giving away a fully installed, beautiful backsplash. You can see ours back here, like that. And it has to be somebody, of course, like we said, that lives within the village's area, general area. So
Yeah.
be very good. 42 degrees down there for Sandra.
Wow.
Tom and Bridget, how are you doing?
Hi,
Very good. Good to
guys.
see you all here. All right, let's go to question number 2. Are you ready? I'll read number 1 again for the latecomer, since we kicked everybody off the air and everything. 2 sets of presidents. Question 1. Don't put the answer over here. 2 sets of presidents have been father and son. What were their names? 2 sets of presidents that were father and son. All right. There we go. And the second question, it's another one of those which does not belong question. Okay? Which does not belong? St. James, St. Christopher, St. Charles, or St. Catherine? One of those does not belong. Which one? Think about that. Hold it in your thoughts till the end of the show, and we'll get back to you. Here's the call-in number, Margot. Donna will be here on the 10th. That's great. Heckle and Jekyll. Hang on 1 second here. One minute. Because no matter how much you ask, someone will put the answer in the comment section. So I had to write that. Yeah, thank you, Sandra. In the comment section. You're on the air with Jerry and Linda.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. This is Tony Ann and Bruce LaPrade in Rhode Island. How are you?
Very good.
Good. Hello.
We are here with our granddaughters,
Hi, granddaughters.
Riley and Mackenzie,
Aw.
and they've watched your show with us many times.
Aw.
But they love you, we love you, and they love you. I want to tell you that they helped us this week with the puzzle. And if it wasn't for them, I don't think we would have got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very good. That's good thinking.
How old are they?
They are.
I'm 11 and I'm 10.
Wow.
Hey, we might be able to fix you girls up. We've got two boys here, 11 and 9. Or
Seven.
They're shaking their heads. No, thank you.
no, okay.
That's right. Not now. Not now.
The
Yeah.
girls have a question. The
All
girls
right.
have a question.
Okay.
They would like to know what are the
Most exotic animals you have ever seen in the villages.
Oh.
Most
We had a-
interesting animals you've ever seen in the villages.
We had a bear in our driveway.
We did.
Really?
Ooh,
Yeah.
is that exotic enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've seen eagles, bald eagles.
What?
What's that called? A bird with a rosy little shovel bill. What's that called?
Rosie Bill something.
Uh-huh.
I forget what it was called.
Roseate spoonbill.
Spoonbill.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah. That was
yeah.
pretty
And we've seen about 650 alligators.
cool.
Woo.
We have seen a lot of alligators.
That's a little bit too many for Nana.
Oh, we have seen wild pigs too. Yeah, someone said
Wild
that. on
pig?
Wild pigs.
Wow.
And we've
that's
seen
crazy.
turkey. We've seen turkey. We've seen fox.
Wow.
Snakes. We've seen lots of animals.
John, the only flamingo I've ever seen here has been in somebody's yard on a little steel rod.
Haven't seen a flamingo.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, girls, you
They
sound adorable.
They
I'm
sure
glad
do.
you're having a good time.
Yes.
Have you seen the movie How to Train Your Dragon yet?
We actually watched it today.
What'd you-
Yeah.
You were probably in the movie with us.
He was there with the two boys.
Did you hear me yell at some ladies that were talking too much?
No.
We did.
These people behind me were talking, so I turned around and said, "Ladies, do you mind being quiet, please?" Yeah,
That's because we're school teachers.
you were better behaved than those grown-ups. Have you all out there in the comments? Have you ever had to talk to somebody in public and tell them to behave? If she was with me, she would have hid. She
I
was,
would've.
but I went by myself. I took the boys by myself.
Yeah, I had another engagement today.
Well, thank you for calling in.
Well, yeah, we're really glad you got the volume on and the sound. We were waiting.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for waiting. We appreciate that.
No worries. Hey, we'll see you when we get there in
Oh,
November.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Hi,
Thanks for
Bruce.
calling.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.
How cute.
Oh my gosh. And they were talking all through the previews, and I thought they'll stop when the movie starts. Wrong. They just talk louder because the movie got loud. Ooh. By the way, the movies, man, I tell you what, me and two little kids, I'm a resident, so I get a discount rate. And the two little guys, we paid $26.50 to watch that matinee. $26.50. Then you go in And
Of course, you have to get them some popcorn.
I gave them $20 to get popcorn and drinks. They had to get 2 little kiddie meals. They were tiny.
Popcorn, candy, and a drink.
Yeah, it blew the 20.
Blew the 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember when it was like $1 a bag of popcorn back in the day when we went? Oh my gosh.
Barbara,
our age.
who'd you tell to be quiet? They don't care, and we want to know. We want to know. Barbara said she told somebody famous to shh. Oklahoma. Was it Johnny Bench? He's from Oklahoma.
Oh, I see.
Bangor, Oklahoma, I think. Or was that Mickey Mantle? One of those guys. Both those guys.
$12 movie in California. Wow.
Well, but the snacks.
It's the snacks. And that's how they make their money. Yeah. My nephew works in the movie district, whatever it is, business. And he says that's how the movie people make their money is through the concessions. If it weren't for concessions, these people will go bankrupt, these theaters. They need people to go to the concession stands.
Johnny Luxury says that's why he sneaks in candy to the movies.
Well, I understand.
Johnny, how dare you?
Pot call McGill.
Back in the old days, I've gone in with cheeseburgers in my pocket.
French fries, oh my gosh. And then all this smell comes out from Jerry's pockets, and I'm going, no.
That was back when the movies were $3. I was a renegade when I was a young man.
Yeah, he was. So guess what our grandkids wanted to do? They wanted to go to McDonald's, and I'm sorry, McDonald's, we just don't eat there anymore. And they wanted to go, so we took them. And so they saw some golf carts by the golf course sitting, and people, and they go, what are they doing? I said, oh, they're having a little picnic. They're watching golfers. They may be having a ice cream or a Coke or whatever. And so they wanted to do that. So we took them last night and sat and watched, and oh my goodness, that was the highlight of their days.
It was a minor miracle too, because McDonald's actually had ice cream that day.
Oh, they hardly ever. And they did have ice cream. So we made them eat their ice cream first because it was 90 degrees and it was melting. So we said, eat the ice cream first. Then if you have room for the hamburger, eat it. What great grandparents we are, right?
But in Sarasota on holes number 2, 3, and 4, you can pull up into the shade there off the cart path and you can watch these people tee off. You can watch them putt on the green. It's kind of fun. And that's what they requested to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was kind of, their thing. Oh, can we go to McDonald's and sit and watch golfers?
Yeah, like
sure,
that.
we'll do that. All right. What else?
Okay, we're done there.
We are on Custom Apparel.
Somebody just asked, and it scrolled out of the picture, I don't know who it was, about our T-shirts, if they sell them in Custom Apparel. I don't think they have any pre-printed. They might, but you can go in, you can order by phone, you can order them online, and you can pick them up in a few days. Those people are great. We don't ever get a penny from these shirts.
No.
It just inflates Linda's ego when she sees them in public. We see them, it's so nice. It's really strange, but we love it. Yeah.
Well, remember a couple of years ago, someone went as Halloween, it's Linda and Jerry, and they wore T-shirts.
Yeah, that was cute. We met her at Dragon Button before.
Yeah.
But Custom Apparel, there's 2 locations now, one in Middleton and one up on 466, not too far from Raphael's place there.
Oh,
yeah.
Right here.
So I'll give that again if anybody wants to write it down. You can go every day
get
a ticket, sign up, and you'll
up.
have more chances. But that's at Raphael's on 3935 County Road 216, right behind Dairy Queen. Easy to find.
Hello there.
Hey, Linda, it's Mary Louise from North Carolina. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So one of your members said that her AC was out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, mine went out 2 weeks ago, and it got 87 degrees in here.
Wow.
Inside the house. It was so hot, y'all. Up and running now, but I had to buy a new unit.
Oh, wow. And that's expensive. Yep.
You want to guess how much?
Let me guess. Did you get the outside and the inside, or just outside?
Just outside. It's a heat pump.
$6,000.
It's a 2-ton.
$7,000.
2-ton. Keep going.
Ooh, that's a lot since they did.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't bought one
Yeah.
for a long time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, y'all! I knew it was going to be expensive, but they came out and got the job done, and had a sense of urgency, and I appreciate that. I was willing to pay almost anything, but it was just under $9,000.
That's what- That they know that you're willing to pay just about anything, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, I had more than one bid, and one of the bids didn't work out. They had a problem getting it put in a timely manner. But anyway, it all worked out. But I feel for Margot because, man, I got some fans, y'all, and I had them all running. But even with all the fans, it's dangerously hot. So we need to be careful out there, y'all.
Yeah, we will. Make sure you stay hydrated during this heat wave.
I am.
It's
I
terrible.
did it. Maybe drink a lot of water. Well, just love you guys bunches,
Thank
and I'll
you.
talk to you later. Bye.
Well, we would have let you come over here if you lived here. So
Yes.
Oh, y'all the
Yeah.
sweetest. And I could have. I had other options, but I've got these parrots and a couple of dogs, and I
Yeah.
didn't want to.
that's
I
no
don't
good
think
for
it's
us
all-
people, us older folks, when you don't have that air
I
conditioning.
know.
Yeah. Well, thank
Y'all
you.
take
Thanks for
care.
calling.
Glad you got it worked out.
Stay cool.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, how sweet. She's sweet. I love her. Love you bunches. She said.
Margot says she got a capacitor for $12. Margot, let me tell you, our capacitor went out about 2 years ago, or maybe 2.5, 3 years ago. The company that came and got it said they're going to give me a super deal, $147, because we have a maintenance contract. So I said, okay. I later found out that part was $26. And I asked him, can I keep the old one? No, they wouldn't let me keep it. So I think we got a little racket going on there. But, we're not with that company anymore.
No.
I think I've told you guys, we like the company we're with. It's called Air/FX,
Mm-hmm.
and they've treated us right.
Yeah.
All right, where are we here? You watched our Mailbag Monday. I would appreciate that very much. We got another show, and we put out a little show today. Did you see it? It was just a more or less, we had fun with the grandkids at Lake Harris Boat Rental, and we went out on a pontoon boat. And Mike Culseth helped me with that video. Thank you, Mike. Mike always comes through. And that's a neat place. It's close. It's just by Ski Beach, if you know where that restaurant is. It's in Venetian Gardens.
Right.
It's right behind that big baseball field, Pat Thomas Stadium. And we had a ball. They've got a lot of boats for rent there. And it's good. It's fun.
Yeah.
John, I don't know who you're calling a ripoff there, but if you're not clearer than that, we'll have to boot you off the air. That would hurt me because you're a good for a lot of laughs.
Somebody's up there talking to him.
Hi, everybody. You're on the air with Jerry and Linda.
Hello.
Hello there. Hi. We are from Oregon, and we're going to be doing a lifestyle tour in July.
Very good.
Got a
What's
quick
your name?
question. David.
Hi, David.
Got a quick question about the pools. I wonder if anybody's ever suggest, I was looking at the hours, and I noticed that nothing's open in the evening or overnight. So I was thinking about, because they have 120 pools or more, that has anybody suggested that maybe 3 of them have overnight hours or something like that, and just close during the day, just to help more people have different hours and go when it's cooler? Just kind of curious about that.
What type of place are you talking about?
The public pools.
Oh, no, because at nightfall, the mosquitoes come out.
And they don't have lights around the pool, so there's no lighting. So they're discouraging all of us to stay out and party and be up late. And, people go to bed early around here. It closes around 9 o'clock and 9:30. The streets are bare. It's really, we just don't want a whole lot of partying or people swimming at pools.
I think up north there are a couple pools that might stay open a little bit later, but not a whole lot because of the sound factor.
Yeah, they close at dusk about 8:30 or so. In the summertime, almost close to 9 before we have to leave. But mosquitoes, that too. So anyway.
Hi, Roxy.
They're kind of controlling us and don't want us to party late and swim.
Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate everything. Your shows are great.
Well,
Thanks.
thank you.
David. We appreciate you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Penny and Jim Weldon are watching tonight. There's some great folks we know.
Yeah, they close at dusk. We don't need to swim that late.
Hey, remember, keep your photos coming in. We got some beautiful photos today. We'll be including those in Mailbag Monday coming up. Hi, you're on the air with Jerry and Linda.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi there. This is Jennifer in Washington State. It is so good to hear you guys.
Wow, you're far away. You got a
I'm
question?
very far away. I wish I was in Florida.
Do you know the
We
last
wanna
caller,
move there.
David? He lives in Oregon. That's right there next door.
I do not know him. No, we made the decision that we have a plan. We're going to be moving to the Villages in about 5 years. We're coming for our first visit in the first week in December.
Oh,
Good.
That's nice.
5 years, you'll be able to walk to Disney World.
Oh,
Yeah.
probably the way they're growing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I have two questions for you guys.
Okay.
When we come in December, we're renting a VRBO, and so we're paying the $50 so that we have the pass to
Right.
golf and go do stuff in the Villages.
Uh-huh.
Is it going to be impossible to get a tea time?
No, not at all.
Okay.
December.
Now, what month was it? December?
December. It might be a
It's
little hard.
tougher in December, but
Yeah.
First week, yeah.
keep in mind that, are you a serious golfer?
I am not, but my husband sure is. But I want to learn to golf. He keeps telling me if we move to the Villages, I have to learn to golf.
Yeah.
So,
Well, he could take you late in the evening. Let's say, for example, that they stop taking tee times in December, shortest month of the year. I mean, shortest daylight of the year.
Yeah.
Let's say they stop taking tee times at 5. That means that people that sign up from 4:30 to 5 won't be able to get a whole round in. So sometimes you can sneak in then and play. I don't mean sneak in, but I mean you can get in because
you can get in.
you won't be able to get a full round in, but you'll be able to play.
Yeah.
But you can always use
Right.
the tee time system and sign up 5 days in advance, and you stand just as good a chance as anybody of getting a tee time.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
good advice.
Yeah.
And Linda, you were mentioning mosquitoes, and I will tell you, we went to Amelia Island,
Yeah.
just north of you guys. It's
Yep.
beautiful there.
Yes.
In March, and my poor husband was eaten alive
No.
by no-see-ums. Are they bad in the Villages too?
We don't know. We have mosquitoes, but I haven't dealt with the no-see-ums.
No, we haven't. But this is ironic that you talk about mosquitoes because we noticed the other night, we heard this little sound and go, uh-oh, there's the fog truck. Once a month, there's a fog truck that will come through and during the summertime and fog for mosquitoes. And yeah, so I don't go outside at night when that happens. And so they do take care of it here. I mean, Florida's got a lot of water. And,
Right.
And mosquitoes like water.
Well, they also don't have snow, and that's one thing I will be looking forward to not dealing with in a few years.
That's
is
right.
lots of snow.
Yeah. Yeah, we gave that snow up.
Yeah, we prefer the
I'd
heat
like
to the
to give it
cold.
up sooner. I just got to talk my husband into doing it sooner. I work full time as an
Oh.
insurance adjuster,
Right.
dealing with auto claims, and I work remote from home. So I've just got to convince him to do the move.
There you
Well, give us a holler when you get here. Let us know how things go for you, and stay in touch. And we appreciate you watching.
We will. We love you guys. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you when we get there.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Bye-bye.
calling.
Take care.
Nice lady.
Yeah.
In fact, you'll find that the people that are commenting over here, these are great folks,
Yeah.
by and large.
Yeah,
Great
yeah.
folks.
Hello there. You've reached Jerry and Linda.
Hey, it's Kimberly from Southern California again.
Hi,
Hi,
Kimberly.
Kimberly.
It's a West Coast night, Kimberly.
Yeah, it is a West Coast.
Oh my goodness. I wanted to thank you the other day for defending me on Mailbag Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I was
You're
like,
welcome.
oh my
I
gosh,
remember.
that's my name. Oh, that was me. It was funny. Thank you. I wanted to ask you, so I'm coming for my lifestyle visit in July, but there's somebody else. I don't know what channel it is, but it's a gentleman that freaked out that an alligator was loose in his driveway. And they're packing up and moving back. I think it's to New York. I don't remember what it was, but I'm wondering if the alligators wander, do they come and pick them up and take them to like another sanctuary?
No, wait a
Or
minute.
do they just put them back in a local lake?
Is that guy leaving because of this alligator?
Yeah, his wife is totally freaked out.
Oh.
Is he going to take his purse collection home with him? I mean, my goodness.
Okay, first off,
It's a joke.
okay, first off, you don't go out the
It's a
door
joke.
and you're seeing alligators walking everywhere. That's not a thing. It doesn't
He took
happen.
pictures. No, he took pictures of it.
Oh, no, it happens.
Literally
Well, it
Like,
happens
was in the
occasionally.
planter, like across from him.
Yeah. Well, if you live near a pond, yeah, it could happen.
we don't know. It just doesn't happen much, but
Yeah.
but it makes big news, right?
Yeah, it makes news, and they usually wander sometime around April and May maybe. That's when breeding season is.
Yes, exactly.
So that's just you just kind of be aware. When
But
you
where
open
do
the
they
door.
take them? Like when you call, I don't know who you call. Where do they take them? Do they just dump them back in the local lake, or do they, like, if they're a wandering one,
Yeah.
do they like take them to a sanctuary?
I actually have a call into a crocodile or alligator catcher, and I'll find out more about it. But usually they take them away. It's
Yeah.
not usually a happy ending for the alligators when you report.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But most times people just let them just wait. They're on their way to another body of water, and they'll get there. Somebody put a house in the way.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
They were here first.
They were here first. They were here first. But
Yeah,
No,
no,
okay,
no,
one
no.
more thing. What do you recommend as far as lotion or something to avoid the mosquitoes? Because they love me.
I don't know, but some people say if you eat bananas.
Bananas.
Now, banana that's what this is a wives' tale, I think. I have to look that back up. But bananas somehow it's in your skin, the smell or whatever. People that eat bananas a lot don't get bit. Let's try that. Let's have a call in.
Skin So Soft from Avon and
Skin So
I
Soft.
heard about that one too.
Yeah.
but we're not bothered at all by mosquitoes until dusk.
Yeah.
If we go outside at dusk and sit in the driveway, we'll get a few buzzing around, so we'll go inside. But it's not a big deal because, like she said, that fog truck will come here and blast it as needed by the county. It's not by the villages.
Can they get into the screening of the lanai?
No, we've never had any in the
Okay.
house, have we?
Okay, good.
No, but I do
Well,
know
thank you,
that
guys.
they'll be on your front door. Sometimes when I open the front door to go get my newspaper, they're sitting on the front door and I'll shoo one away. So that for some
Okay.
reason I will notice one or two on the front door. So they will get in when you open the door. So you just got to beware.
Well, thank you for the call. And, like we always say, we'll see you when you get here.
All righty.
All right.
Have a great
Bye-bye.
week. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thanks for calling.
And Sandra, thank you for that generous
Sandra,
gift. We
how
appreciate
sweet.
that.
How
She said she
sweet.
wanted us to have sweet tea and something to eat. And so she sent us a
Oh,
donation.
thank
Isn't that
you,
nice?
Sandra. That is
So very nice
so
of
kind.
you.
So kind. Absolutely kind.
Yeah,
people.
Jay says if we raise bats, they will eat the mosquitoes.
All right.
Put a bat box outside.
I haven't seen a bat here. Back in Indiana, we saw lots of bats. They were everywhere.
We had one hanging on our house.
Yeah. We had bats. And I remember as a kid, ride my bike when I was young in Indiana. We used to ride the bikes till 10 o'clock, till the lights came on. Then we would come in and we would see bats going across. Yeah. That's kids.
Yeah, a question over here about the Sun Pass or Easy Pass. Roger, you're out there. You're getting you're getting the hang of it, and you're getting ready to close on your house. I would suggest to everybody that lives here get that Easy Pass.
Yeah.
You load it with $20, and if you never use it, it stays in your account.
Right.
But if you use it, they'll deduct from it, and then when you get low, they will reload it, and it'll save you some money. And the passes here are drive-through things. They read you when you drive under them, so easy peasy. I would totally recommend it.
Yeah. Someone asked about, are there flies here? I've hardly ever seen a fly here in Florida. Have you? We just don't see flies.
Too many lizards.
Yeah. Lizards are eating them. Yeah.
All right, you ready to do the third question?
Oh, yeah.
You guys have hung in there with us. We have I'd like to wait till 500, but I don't think we'll get 500.
No.
But we could.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam, up there in Maine, I bet you have some big mosquitoes up there, brother.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he said Florida has way less bugs than Maine. Well, there we go. Peter Bernard's on here, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, Peter.
Big boom noise in Citrus Grove. He's
Wow.
over there.
Wonder what's going on.
Maybe Kim dropped her ring.
Okay.
That's what my father used to say when there was a big noise. He'd say, "Oh, your mother dropped her engagement ring."
Oh, there you go.
Okay, number 3. Remember, this is a singing question.
La, la, la.
I'm going to give you a couple lines, and you're going to finish the song. Are you ready? Peter, we're going to do the third question here. You can call us later if you like. The third one. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind. Now, when you think you know that, if you want to call us in and you have all 3 questions right, you're going to win this beautiful Cody's card where you can get a stack of onion rings and an appetizer, those potato skins, or maybe you want something else.
Oh, yeah.
The choices are endless. It's
Chicken
a
wings.
real good menu for me.
Yeah.
You know, she
Oh, it's
likes all that,
Yeah.
as I like to call it, pouille foussé or whatever.
Don't even say that.
She thinks it's
They
nasty.
have a great salad. They have great onion soup. They've got all kinds of good stuff. Chicken wings. Mm. All right.
Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind. And if you know that, here's the number to call. Got to get all 3 right to win. You'll be chowing down at Cody's. By the way, our call-in show is made possible by Greg Pangin of Edward Jones, and it's Greg's birthday today.
Yay, Greg.
happy birthday, Greg.
Happy birthday to Greg. He's probably out celebrating. Yeah, he's not watching tonight, probably.
Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind. And you finish that up, you could be winning. Janet says that's an easy one, but she is too far away to take advantage of the Cody's card.
Oh,
There's Dr. Becky.
Dr. Becky. Oh.
She knows since she won a couple weeks ago that she can't win again, but she's loaded and ready to go.
Here we got a winner, I hope. Oopsie.
They panicked.
Hello there. You've reached Jerry and Linda. Are you ready to answer some questions?
I am. How are you, Jerry and Linda?
Good. Who are you?
This is Doug up here in Ocala.
Okay, Doug.
All right.
You've got a Cody's up there too.
We do.
Yeah.
Right down the street. I'm up at Stone Creek, and I think you guys said you visited up here one
Yes.
time.
We did. We had
Yes.
2 dear friends
Dear
that lived
friends
there.
that lived there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we did.
And I wanted to tell Linda,
Yes.
when we moved up here, we learned we have to close our garage door when it starts to get dark because we get a lot of bats that fly into there.
What, at Stone Creek?
Yes, we have tons of bats.
I'd heard there was a lot of old bats at top of the world, but I didn't know they were at Stone Creek.
Jerry, that's almost as funny as your alligator purse joke.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Doug, I don't want bats at my house. You keep them up there.
You ready for question 1?
I am.
Okay.
2 sets of presidents that have been father and son. Who were they?
That would be Adams and Bush.
That is correct. John and John Quincy Adams and George and George Bush. Very good job. You're 1 for 1 there. Number 2, which
I have
is
to give that. I was going to say I have to give that one to my wife. She
All right.
she told me that answer.
which does not belong. This might be tough for you. I'm not going to tell you if you get it wrong. I'm not going to tell you what the answer is. Which does not belong? St. James, St. Christopher, St. Charles, or St. Catherine?
I think St. Christopher.
You think it's St. Christopher?
That does not belong.
You are correct.
You are right.
I believe the other ones are different parts of the village.
That's right. Those are all villages right here. Yeah.
Villages. Good job.
Yeah. 2 for 2. Oh,
Okay.
if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind. Hit it.
Like a bridge over troubled water, I will ease your mind. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will ease your mind.
Well, I'll ease your mind because you just won the Cody's gift card.
All right.
Congratulations. Wonderful. The
All
singing, you know,
Peter didn't get the number to call. Sorry, Peter.
I will tell you, I will say, I appreciate your Mailbag Mondays. We're from Ohio, and several years ago, when you guys first started, we have been watching you ever since then.
Oh,
And we looked at the villages, but we sort of fell in love with the house up here in Stone Creek. But we appreciate it. And every Monday at dinner, we watch Mailbag Monday still to this day.
well, thank you. What's your wife's name?
Dana.
Dana. Okay.
Dana.
Well, thank you. Now, if you want to email us, it's villagesnewcomers@gmail.com. We will mail you that card, or if you're ever down here, you can let us know ahead of time, and we'll transfer it to you some way.
All righty. I appreciate everything, and keep up the good work down there.
All right, Doug. Thanks so much, and tell Dana hi for us.
Thank you.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Well, there you go.
Yeah, good. Well, Peter, did you see the number?
Everybody, yay. Well,
There it is.
cannot see it.
Was St. Christopher kicked out of the Saint Club? Then they let Mother Teresa in? Do they only have so many they can give out?
I don't know.
Huh?
What happened?
Yeah. Peter, you can't see it. What's going on, brother?
All right.
What are you poking me for?
Oh, you got to take the kids.
I'm driving the kids back to Orlando after the show.
We got to drive.
So,
hello there.
You with me?
We're here.
Turn your TV down, Peter.
It's not my TV. I'm on my phone. Hey, wanted to let you guys know that I don't think 20 minutes or so ago, there was a large explosion down here in the Citrus Grove area. And there's a bunch of neighbors out here. There's probably about 5 or 6 fire rescue units from the villages, as well as Wildwood Police.
Wow.
From talking to some of the people around here, they're saying that there was some kind of a tank at what appears to be a golf course maintenance area that may have caused the explosion. Now, that's not necessarily official right now, but there's a lot of folks out here. I've been moved back 3 times from the Wildwood Police. I was up there kind of close, and they made me move, and I moved. They came up again. They said, you need to move back more. So I think they're still concerned that something might happen.
Don't you have your press pass again still, Peter?
This is our area reporter.
Yeah, I used to know all the cops in town, and they let me get close, and it was at my peril. I never had a problem with that. But yeah, so right now they've got. Let me explain what this is. You know where the power lines are that kind of separate Citrus Grove here? There's some really large power lines and a cell phone tower, and there's a kind of an access road that goes back to the golf course maintenance area. I walk this area every morning with my neighbor, and that's where we think the explosion was. Now, at first, we thought it might have been the power substation, which is right next door. It's the Southern Oaks Power Station. I think Duke might own that, but they're not gathered around there. They're gathered more along this shed area here. So they've got it all cordoned off, and they've shooed everyone away. And some of the fire guys went in with their turnout gear on to go check it out. I don't know of any injuries or an actual explosion, but I'll tell you, it shook our windows, and people were reporting that they could hear it down in St. Catherine, which is quite a far piece from here.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, and I sure hope nobody got hurt. I was thinking about St. Catherine because they had a chili cook-off over there today. So,
well, when I first got here, I was joking about somebody with indigestion, but I don't think that has anything to do with it. So I'm just going to let me describe my scene right here. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fire rescue units. There were more, but they released them. I have an app that you all can go on, by the way. It's called Pulse Point, and it's free. It's from the county, and it'll show you where everyone is and how many units they dispatched. And it says explosion. Jerry, I sent you a screen grab of that. I know you can't really show it here on the live broadcast, but it's interesting to see the word explosion next to an incident. When I heard the bang, I quickly called that up, and then I found out where it was and came over to see what was going on.
Wow, that's kind of neat, that pulse point. Yeah, that's interesting.
Well, we'll pass that on, and thank you, Peter. We appreciate it.
Keeping us up
Sure
to date.
thing. Hey, this is my first news report for you guys. I always do tips around the house and maybe the Middleton and the Street of Dreams, but this is back to my old ways again.
Very good.
Thank
Do you have
Peter.
a sneak preview of bubble wrap for this coming week?
Yeah, we were supposed to shoot it today, and I got doing other things. There is a really neat way that people in the villages can clean their baseboards. And sometimes when I do some of these bubble wraps, people complain and they say, well, I might have been able to get on the floor 20 years ago, but not now. Hey, I hear you all, brothers and sisters. I'm with you. So I have a really neat way to clean your baseboards, and you can use a pole to do it, so you don't have to get down on your hands and knees. So that's pretty cool. Hey, by the way, when I'm speaking right now, there is Sumter County EMS. It's a hazardous materials unit that just arrived.
Oh, okay. Oh, you all stay safe down there. You better get back in and get a gas mask on or something.
Well, I can tell you that there are no fumes in the air. I don't see any smoke. I don't see any evidence of an explosion. So apparently they're taking this very seriously, though, because they've got do not cross police line tape up, that yellow stuff that you see at crime scenes a lot. Right. And as I say, they shoot all the neighbors away. There were some dog walkers. They made them leave as well. Right. I was on my golf car and zipped up here with my wife, and they shooed me out of there. So we're about maybe 150 yards from where this is all going. So I think it's safe right now. And again, I don't smell anything in the air.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. That's good.
All right, Peter. Well, thanks so much for calling in, and we appreciate it.
Thank you, Peter.
Yeah, no worries. Take care.
Bye-bye. Good night.
That was nice of him to call that in.
Yes, that's very nice.
And again, we hope nobody was hurt.
Right.
Remember, we're going to sign off here, but I want to let you know again, you can win that backsplash. You can go every day to that location, write it down if you need to, and get a ticket. And we'll have a drawing on July 10th at 1 o'clock. And you can sign up every day if you like.
Dairy Queen on 301.
Right behind the Dairy Queen on 301.
301.
Almost as you're getting up to 466. Well, we got somebody else. Let's see who they are.
Hello, you've reached Jerry and Linda.
Hello.
Hi.
Is this Linda?
Yes, it is.
Oh, hi, Linda. This is Carol Craddock. We have you on this the live show, but looks like I might be a little bit late.
Well, we should be still on.
Why, did you want to solve the riddle?
No. Honestly, we just realized that it's Wednesday, and we are up to our ears in packing right now. We are actually moving in a little over a week from Kentucky down to Ocala.
Wow.
And we
lost you.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Are you there?
We hear you now.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
good. Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to ask you about bargains and blessings.
Sure.
Because we have some stuff that we're not sure if we're going to need down there, but we don't want to have to buy it if we do need it.
Right.
And we like to give to charities.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And we know that you do good work at Bargains and Blessings. Is there anything that you don't like to take?
You mean what they don't accept at Bargains and
Yes.
Blessings? Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure they don't take.
They don't take beds or mattresses.
No mattresses. They
Pillows.
Pillows, that kind of thing, and they don't take appliances like stoves and that kind of thing. They'll take TVs and small appliances, but they don't take big appliances.
What about furniture?
They do. We love furniture. Love furniture. Yeah, absolutely.
Will they pick up?
Yes, they will. There is a fee. You will need to call Bargains and Blessings, and they'll let you know how much it is.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
To charge a fee for you to donate your things to charity.
Well, if it's a whole truck full, I know. Well, I think there's a fee. Anyway, give them a call and they'll give you the particulars. But they do take lots of furniture. They love furniture. So
okay,
yeah,
that sounds good. It may be knickknacks and artwork too. We just don't know.
Sure.
We are downsizing and getting rid of a lot. But I remember Jerry's story about getting rid of his arrowheads and not wanting to and regretting that. And we have a few things like that. So we're taking them all with us. And if they end up out in the garage and not unpacked, then we're going to give
whatever we can to different charities. So
That'd be great.
anyway, you know, I really liked your suggestion, and we are doing it for the packing. We are labeling each box with a number and a room it goes in, and we're doing a very detailed inventory of what is in that box.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
And it's really, really going to be very helpful, I can tell. We are up to, like, I believe somewhere around box number 258.
Roger, one of our friends on here named Roger, says he has 200 cardboard boxes, but yeah, it could easily happen. You don't want the boxes too big you can't carry, if you know, but movers, they do it all. If you have the moving companies, they'll do it.
Yeah, we found one actually out of Lexington, Kentucky, that they're a new company and they're just expanding, and now they're actually talking about filming our move, which is kind of scary.
Yeah, really.
Well, that's good. You'll be glad they did that.
Yeah, that's what we figure. We might get really, really good treatment that way.
Well, thank you so much for calling in.
Thanks for calling, and good luck with your move. And definitely
thank you.
Bargains and blessings. We'll take your stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we hope to see you when we get there. Actually, we are going to Ocala, but we like to explore all around, and we do like the villages. Last time, well, the time before that when we were there, we kind of drove around, and if we see you, we'll wave and say, hey.
Sounds good. Well, thanks for calling. Have a great
All
evening.
right. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Well,
all right.
Well, we have to go. We've got to get our grandkids delivered. So if you liked our video tonight, press that like and subscribe button, everybody. Until next time.
See you when you get here. Probably won't see her. Ocala? I'll see you, though.
Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Be safe. No mosquitoes.